What started as a garage-based bookseller struggling to break into an emerging online marketplace has grown into the world's largest retailer with a market value of $1.1 trillion.
How did Amazon become a corporate giant? The truth is, through handouts and special favors from government. Amazon wields tremendous influence over federal, state, and local governments. In fact, Amazon is often regulating government, and not the other way around. We've seen this play out in Alabama, where Amazon workers have been trying to organize a union. Amazon has tried to defeat them by co-opting government powers. More Perfect Union reported 3 specific examples. Amazon compelled Jefferson County to change traffic light signals in order to disrupt union organizing. Amazon worked with the Postal Service to install a ballot drop box at its facility, even after the government ruled that it couldn't do that. And Amazon uses Bessemer City Police, not private security, to patrol outside its warehouse at all hours. This is part of a long pattern of behavior.
He calls his company Amazon.com, Earth's biggest bookstore.
From the very beginning, Jeff Bezos used public money and government favors in the form of legal loopholes that let him unfairly crush competitors and abuse workers. When he started Amazon, Bezos based his business strategy not on technology, but on a tax loophole. The Supreme Court had just ruled that catalog retailers didn't have to pay sales taxes except in the state their headquarters were located. Bezos realized that an online retailer that sold nationwide could take advantage of this ruling, giving him a government-funded advantage over brick-and-mortar rivals. And it worked. Many of Amazon's original customers in 1995 chose to buy from Amazon precisely because it let them avoid sales tax. Over the years, Amazon continued this strategy of using public benefits, your tax money, to boost its bottom line. Amazon gets local tax breaks in return for placing warehouses and data centers, so much so that it has an entire internal team to negotiate these concessions out of local officials. But that's just the tip of the iceberg of Amazon's special privileges. Amazon gets special prices on shipping parcels through the United States Post Office, which includes shipping on Sundays when standard mail is not delivered. The details of the contract between Amazon and the United States Postal Service are not public, so we don't know just how much our government caters to Amazon's business. Then there's the failure of federal antitrust enforcement. Amazon has bought over 100 companies. The government, despite laws against illegal mergers, hasn't challenged a single acquisition. For example, in 2012, Amazon bought Kiva Systems, a company that made robots to help with warehousing. At the time of the acquisition, Kiva was serving Office Depot, Staples, Gap, Crate & Barrel, and other prominent retailers. Amazon soon stopped letting these rivals use its robotics technology, which they needed to compete with Amazon. This should have been illegal, but Amazon just pushed the law for as much as they could to destroy their competition. For decades, Amazon, financed by Wall Street and venture capitalists, sold its products at a loss, so it could destroy its competition and then raise prices later when it became a monopoly. This is called predatory pricing, and technically, it is illegal, but the government didn't enforce the law. Even worse, predatory pricing, or losing money now to get monopoly power later, is subsidized by the tax code. If you don't make a profit, even if you are building a monopoly so you can make really, really high profits later on, you don't have to pay taxes, but your competitors, who do have to make a profit to stay in business, do have to pay taxes. So now we have an absurd reality in which Amazon, one of the most profitable companies in America, in 2018 didn't pay a nickel in federal income taxes. And of course there's the abuse of workers. The injury rate of Amazon workers is nearly double the warehouse industry average. If Amazon hurts a customer or damages a supplier or worker, it's almost impossible to sue. This is because of a legal loophole that big business pushed since the 1980s. A loophole that lets companies write contracts that force you to give up your legal right to take them to court. And because Amazon is so big, Amazon forces everyone with whom it does business to sign these contracts. It also has a huge lobby with over 100 federal lobbyists, some of whom are former members of Congress or senior former White House officials. Through government assistance, Jeff Bezos has become the richest man in the world with a $200 billion fortune. Now, the good news is that because government has had such a critical role in building up Amazon, it also has the power to rein in this corporate behemoth. The government can break up Amazon using existing antitrust authorities. The government can compel Amazon to pay its fair share of taxes. The government can sanction Amazon for violating workplace safety standards. The government can punish Amazon for trying to bust a union. The government Our democratic government can do all of these things, and we the people should demand it.